your winner of the 20th anniversary of NRLOA 2.
And she's going to get it. Gecko Holt in her second start is going to win here at the Milwaukee Mile.
He got the checkered flag. Jack Jerome wins the whole Spiritual 50 for Trackhouse Racing.
What's going on, everybody? Caleb here, and welcome back here to NRLOA IROC 2. And after a very exciting race to start out the season at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, we arrive here in New Smyrna Beach for round number 2 on the season. And this time we are going short track racing here at the New Smyrna Speedway, just a couple miles south, actually, of the Daytona International Speedway up in Daytona Beach, Florida. And this track can definitely produce some very fun racing. This half a mile short track here in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Got 50 laps ahead of us here tonight, and it should be a lot of fun here at the New Smyrna Speedway for round number 2 here of NRLOA IROC 2. We had a very exciting race at the Atlanta Motor Speedway last week where we saw Josh Williamson go to victory lane to open up his campaign here in NRLOA IROC 2. And he is going to currently be the points leader heading into round number 2 here of the season. Real quickly, before we get these guys rolling off, we'll take a quick look here at your point standings. Going into the second round here of NRLOA IROC 2, of course, Josh Williamson up at the top of the point standings. Nathan Stapleton is going to come in second points, only 6 points behind Josh Williamson. We got a tie for third between Juan Carlos Espinosa and Dreamwheeler Verstappen. They both come in 12 back. Zachary Fitzwater comes in 5th in points, 16 back. Caitlin Luna 6th, 17 back. 7th is Connor Monaco, 18 back. 8th is John Andrews, 19 back. Bobby Frazier is 9th, 20 back. Stephen Colon is 10th, 21 back. Will Parrish is 11th, 22 back. And Maximilian Chilton is 12th in the point standings, 23 back, but still got 3 races left to go. Anything can happen. We definitely could see a lot of shuffling around here tonight. We know how chaotic this track can sometimes be. And it's a 50-lap race ahead of us here today at New Smyrna. How will things shake out? We'll just have to wait and see how it all goes down here from round number 2 here at the New Smyrna Speedway. But really quickly, before we get these guys rolling, let's take a quick look here at your starting lineup here for round number 2 here of NRLOA IROC 2. Starting on the pole position, the 00 of Bobby Frazier, and he's starting alongside the number 40 there of Caitlin Luna. Row 2, we see the number 40 of Maximilian Chilton starting alongside the 97 of Dreamwheeler Verstappen. Row 3, it's the 7 and Nathan Stapleton starting alongside the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. Row 4, it's the 1, Connor Monaco, and the 88 of Stephen Colon. 5, you have your Atlanta winner, Josh Williamson, starting alongside the 77 of Juan Carlos Espinosa. And rounding out the field there in row 6, it's the number 4 of Will Parrish, starting alongside the number 17 of John Andrews. This race info will be on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Got a 50-lap race here today, 25 miles, the usual 12 entries. And like I said, Josh Williamson, the winner of the last race. And like I said, you know how chaotic these short track races can usually get. This track especially, these guys will be slipping and sliding around this racetrack, and I'm sure we are definitely in for some good old classic short track racing here tonight from the New Smyrna Speedway. But here we go, coming through turns 3 and 4. It's going to be the 00 of Bobby Frazier and the number 40 there of Caitlin Luna, who's going to lead us to the green flag. We're racing here at the New Smyrna Speedway for round 2 of NRLOA IROC 2. Bobby Frazier with the jump on the start. He leads the opening lap here from New Smyrna. Maximilian Chilton there in the 64 comes out in second. We already got 3 wide behind him as everybody has bunched up here on this start, and everybody trying to go for whatever they can here on the start of this race. We saw Will Parrish slip up there a little bit through the center of 3 and 4. John Andrews in the 17 trying to get down low. See a lot of stuff go down here in the early stages of this race. As for the race lead, here comes the 64. Maximilian Chilton looking to take it away, and will take it away here through turns 3 and 4. Battle for third between the 40 of Caitlin Luna and the 7 of Nathan Stapleton. Josh Williamson in the 60 already up in the 5th, looking for 4th here on the 7 of Nathan Stapleton. Connor Monaco steps up a little wide there. 1 and 2, allowing Andrews and Zachary Fitzwater to get down to the inside. Like I said, these races are usually chaotic. We usually have a lot going on here on the racetrack, and we're definitely seeing it here so far. But Maximilian Chilton trying to hold on to this race lead. Bobby Frazier in second. Josh Williamson in the 60 now going for third. Looking to have another good run here at New Smyrna. Probably hold on to that points lead. Nathan Stapleton also looking to make his way up. Juan Carlos Espinosa almost got into it there with the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater's going to go up the track here in 3 and 4, and the 77 will get by there for the 6th position. And now for 7th, here comes the 88 of Stephen Malone as Fitzy goes wide once again. 3 wide down the back straightaway with Fitzy, John Andrews, and Dreamy Liver Stappen. 3 wide, of course, kind of risky at a track like this. You can make it work, but it doesn't mean it will always work, especially here into the very slippy and slidey turn number 1, but luckily they will keep it together. But Fitzy looking to go 3 wide through the middle on Parrish and Andrews, but luckily we'll think a little bit better of it there, and Parrish actually got a good roll there to the center of the corner, and we'll go side by side with the 97 there. But back up front, Bobby Frazier, was able to take the lead back away from Maximilian Chilton. Nathan Stapleton back up into 3rd, Caitlin Luna 4th. Josh Williamson right now rounds out your top 5, and these guys have a little bit of a gap back to the 77 of Juan Carlos Espinosa. Stephen Colon back here as well, so is Will Parrish. So back here between Connor Monaco and Dreamy Liver Stappen, and John Andrews right now bringing up the field, but he's going side by side here with the 97 of Dreamy Liver Stappen. And for the lead, Maximilian Chilton was trying to take it away. Nearly 3 wide back here, it looked like, as Josh Williamson powers his way here back up into 3rd, but goes wide through 3 and 4, opening up the door for the number 7, Nathan Stapleton. We see a lot of great battles at this racetrack, and we got battles all over the place, including still for the lead as Bobby Frazier looking to take it back away here from the 64 of Maximilian Chilton. Stapleton takes the 3rd position back, side by side for 4th. Side by side back here for 6th as well, as Stephen Colon pulls a bit of a slide job there on Juan Carlos Espinosa. Will Parrish in the 4, peeking to the inside as well. But these two up front, they continue to go at it, cycling for the lead. Maximilian Chilton pulls a bit of a slide job there on Bobby Frazier. Be careful though not to slip up too wide. Bobby Frazier with a pretty big slip there in 3 and 4 will lose a bit of ground there to the 64. Nathan Stapleton in 3rd, looking to potentially close in. Luna, Josh Williamson going to be going at it here for 4th as the 40 goes a bit wide there off of the exit at 2. Got a battle heating up back here as well for 6th. Will Parrish, Stephen Colon, Juan Carlos Espinosa all in a line back here, as Williamson is going to clear Luna for the 4th position. 3 wide down the back straightaway between Parrish, Colon, and Espinosa. It's going to be Colon coming out on top of all that. He takes the 6th position away. Luna slides up into Josh Williamson. Through 1 and 2. Williamson able to keep it off of the wall, but Luna really sent it in there to 1 and 2, and Williamson's going to cross them over. Going through 3 and 4, and here down the front straightaway. Williamson going to pass cleanly there on the inside lane. This race is going by pretty quickly, already starting to close in here on halfway, and Maximilian Chilton in the 64 has held on to the race lead here for a couple of laps. Bobby Frazier in the 00 looking to close back in. Stapleton still in 3rd. Still got a lot of battling going on back here, though. Will Parrish in the 4. is back up into 6th. Juan Carlos Espinosa is going to take 7th. Cologne falls back to 8th. 9th right now is Zachary Fitzwater. Connor Monaco currently rounds out your top 10 so far here from New Smyrna. As for the race lead, Bobby Frazier looking to take the fight back to the 64 of Maximilian Chilton. Side by side through 1 and 2. Pretty clean corners by both cars, being honest. They're still side by side here. We go down the backstretch here into 3 and 4. Bobby Frazier's going to have the preferred lane though, and will clear Chilton there through the corner. Bobby Frazier back up into the lead, 64 down into 2nd. Stapleton still holding on to 3rd, looking to try and close in. He wants to see these two continue going at it, because that could give him a pretty big opportunity to close, as they're going to do just that as Chilton gets back to the inside here of Bobby Frazier. They're going to be going side by side once again. Will Parrish has now joined this fight. We got 3 wide back here now between Cologne Espinosa and Zachary Fitzwater. Now Will Parrish waiting in the wings here behind Josh Williamson and Caitlin Luna here on this 4th place battle. Williamson goes a bit wide there. Kind of forces the 40 up the racetrack a little bit, opens the door for Parrish. Looking to take that 5th position away. These two still going at it up here for the race lead as Frazier looking to get back to the inside of the 64. Remain side by side. Stapleton's kind of been cutting into the lead here these past couple of laps. He's got it down to 9/10. Frazier's going to clear for the lead though there off of turn number 4. Now past halfway here from New Smyrna Speedway. It's been an exciting race here so far, and still got the second half left to go. Frazier currently leads. Maximilian Chilton in 2nd. Stapleton 3rd, but now he might be under fire here from the 60, Josh Williamson, who's currently in 4th. 5th is Caitlin Luna. 6th is Will Parrish. 7th is now the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater, but he's locked in a battle here with the 77 of Juan Carlos Espinosa. 9th right now is the 88 of Stephen Cologne, and rounding out your top 10 is Connor Monaco. 11th is Jamie Liverstappen, and 12th right now is the 17 of John Andrews. As for 3rd, here comes the 60, Josh Williamson to the inside of the 7 and 8 in Stapleton. These two are our guys that are 1-2 in points right now, both looking for good finishes here tonight from New Smyrna. Maximilian Chilton takes the race lead back from the 00 Bobby Frazier. Stapleton looking to cross Williamson over here for the 3rd position. Williamson tried to block him, but goes wide in 3 and 4. And Stapleton will take the position back, as well as Will Parrish in the 4 is also going to get through. So move Parrish up into 4th, Williamson down into 5th. I'd watch out for that 4-car Parrish. He's kind of just slowly been slicing his way through this field this entire race. And now here he is trying to go after Stapleton for 3rd. He slips up just a little bit. Kind of pushes Stapleton up the racetrack, but will take the 3rd position away from the 7 and 8 in Stapleton. Frazier trying to hold off the 64 of Maximilian Chilton, but they're going to get back to the inside once again. These two have been swapping the lead back and forth like a hot potato. Will Parrish almost, I think, caught the wall there off of the exit of 2, went really wide, and Williamson is going to take 3rd back. Those guys lost quite a bit of ground to our race leaders that last time around. Stapleton now trying to take the 3rd position back. Caitlin Luna, Juan Carlos Espinosa's now up here. Nearly 3 wide. They are 3 wide here. Off of turn number 4, Caitlin Luna with a big send to the inside. Parrish gets into Josh Williamson, moves him up the track. Juan Carlos Espinosa in the 77 now to the inside of both Williamson and Bill Parrish. That was a bit hectic there back here. Stapleton goes really wide, opens the door for the 40 of Caitlin Luna. And up front, these two going at it once again. Bobby Frazier back down to the inside of the 64 of Maximilian Chilton. Caitlin Luna now takes 3rd, but all over the back bumper the 40 is the 77 of Juan Carlos Espinosa. All these guys are kind of now all under a blanket here for this 3rd position on back. Nearly 3 wide back here with Cologne, Connor Monaco, and Zachary Fitzwater. Bobby Frazier peeks back down to the inside. Run 64 up the racetrack just a little bit there. Entering turns 3 and 4. Carlos Espinosa now up into third as Parrish moves Williamson up the track, and he gets nearly turned by the 60. Contact between the 4 and the 60. Parrish and Williamson there off of turn number 2. They both keep it straight, but Parrish almost went around there, and that's going to cost them both quite a bit of momentum and positions. Williamson in the 60 is going to fall all the way down to, right now, I believe the 9th position, maybe even 10th, as here comes the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater. They kind of split the pack up just quite a bit as well. Caitlin Luna going after Stapleton here for the 4th position. And still, with now 10 laps to go, these two keep going at it here for the race lead. It's kind of hard to focus on both things at once, but the battle here for the lead and the battle there for third on back has been absolutely exhilarating to watch. It's been a very fun race here from New Smyrna Speedway, and we got 9 laps to decide it. Bobby Frazier really sent it there into turns 1 and 2. Almost went up, climbed it up the racetrack. Maximilian Chilton potentially trying to pull away with that race lead. Bobby Frazier trying to hold on, trying to keep the 64 right there in front of him. Juan Carlos Espinosa now there in the 3rd position. Stapleton trying to hold on to 4th. Williamson now slipping back even more there as he gets passed by the 97 of Dreamy Liver Verstappen. Chilton slips a little bit wide there through 1 and 2, allowing Frazier to close in just a little bit. Frazier is definitely not done quite yet. He's all over the back bumper of this 64 of Maximilian Chilton. This time by, it's going to be 5 laps to go here from New Smyrna. Frazier is really sending that thing into these corners. Sometimes it kind of works out for him, but sometimes he overdrives it and slips up just a little bit, letting the 64 pull away a little bit. Maximilian Chilton doing a good job right now at just holding on to this lead, running a good line, and just needs to do that here for 4 more laps. Slips up just a bit there through 1 and 2. Frazier still looking to close in for maybe one more go at it. 3 to go here from New Smyrna. These cars absolutely going at it up here for the race lead. Back through here, everybody has kind of calmed down a little bit as we just got 2 to go. Now here from New Smyrna, that's a really big slip up from Maximilian Chilton. Here comes Frazier to the inside with 1.5 laps to go, and the 00 looking to clear off of 3 and 4, and will. White flag for Bobby Frazier. Can he hold on? He goes wide through 1 and 2. Here comes Chilton back down to the inside. Dives it low here into 3 and 4. They're going to be side by side across the line. Give it to Maximilian Chilton, who's going to get it done here at New Smyrna. What a race that was. What a finish that was. And what a win that was for Maximilian Chilton. They're going to be going to victory lane here at New Smyrna. Bobby Frazier gave it his all there. Just a bit of a slip up there in 1 and 2 like we've seen from about everybody all night long. Juan Carlos Espinosa coming home in 3rd. Good run there for the 77. 4th is going to be Nathan Stapleton, so Stapleton might be in a good spot to take the points lead. We'll have to see how everything shakes out. But still, what a race here from New Smyrna. As usually the case is with this racetrack, it's always a lot of fun. Yeah, just some good old classic short track racing we saw here tonight. Here in round number 2 here at NRLOA IROC 2. But taking a quick look here over your finishing results, Maximilian Chilton will go to victory lane here in round number 2 of the season. Bobby Frazier gave it his all there at the end, and those two were absolutely going at it for the lead there all night. They gave us a very, very good show. Juan Carlos Espinosa rounds out your podium there in third. Nathan Stapleton brings it home with another top 5 there in the 7. Will Parrish is going to come home in 5th as well. Caitlin Luna 6th. Connor Monaco 7th. Zachary Fitzwater 8th. Josh Williamson ends up bringing it home in 9th. Definitely not the night he was looking for, especially after running up front for most of the night. So just make contact there with Will Parrish, and that really kind of sent him back a little bit. So a tough break there for Josh Williamson. Stephen Cologne's going to come home in 10th. Dream Deliver Statham in 11th. And John Andrews will round out the field there in the 12th position. But what a win for Maximilian Chilton, and a big win for Maximilian Chilton. They did not have the best of runs at Atlanta. They came into this race last in the point standings, and that is going to give them a much-needed boost going into the remaining 2 rounds here of NRLOA IROC 2. I said this race could definitely shuffle things up here in the point standings, and I think we will definitely see that go down. Definitely interested to see how everything will shake out after this. Just a fun race here tonight from the new Smyrna Speedway. We still got 2 more races left here in NRLOA IROC 2, but we're at the halfway point of the season now, and we have had 2 fun races so far, and definitely 2 fun ones in the book as well. Next time out here in NRLOA IROC 2, we're heading to the road courses. We're heading out west to the Willow Springs Raceway out there in California. That ought to definitely be a fun one as well. That race will be going up next Sunday, August the 10th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. As well, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes down. Definitely cannot wait to see how the rest of the season will play out. But thank you all so much for tuning in, and once again, congratulations to the 64 of Maximilian Chilton, your winner here from round number 2 of NRLOA IROC 2 here from New Smyrna. That being said, thank you all again so much for tuning in. I will see you all from Willow Springs Raceway next Sunday, August the 10th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That being said, you all take care, and as always, y'all have a good one. Here is your point standings after round number 2 of NRLOA IROC 2.